A civil organization, Missing Children, says South Africa is slowly losing the battle of the scourge of violence against children, exploitation and kidnappings that has become a pandemic in the country. This comes after the latest news of a mother who killed her 4 children in Eastern Cape. The organization says there is a need for more interventions by the government as the scourge is getting out of hand. To speak more on this, we're joined by Bianca Van Aswegen, the National Coordinator, Plight for Missing Children. Many thanks for joining us on the news. Kidnappings and other violence against children seem to be dominating headlines, not only in South Africa, but worldwide. Why is this so in recent times?
Good afternoon. Yes, as you said, violence against our children is not just in South Africa, but it's worldwide. But we are facing a problem in South Africa regarding violence against our children, children going missing, being kidnapped, falling victim to human trafficking, children being murdered. The numbers are just increasing monthly, and it is of a great concern that we're seeing.
Every challenge calls for a solution. What's the way out?
Well, more intervention needs to take place to keep our children safe. So it's not just government, it's not just the police, it's not just us as organizations that need to stand together and collaborate more, but it's each and every citizen's responsibility to stand up, to make their voices heard, and to keep our children safe.
Okay, let's stay on that for a bit. What are the police doing to protect children in South Africa?
Well, the police are doing everything they can, and they've recently also intervened a new trafficking task team, as well as a kidnapping task team that is trying to combat the increase of kidnappings that are happening in our country. They are also doing some safety awareness, especially now that we're approaching the festive season. We as an organization also go into our communities. We are doing awareness regarding child safety, trying to educate as many people as possible to get that message out there to keep our children safe, especially now, as I said, we're approaching the festive season. It's going to be school holidays. It's going to be busy in our malls and down at our beaches. So we need to keep our children safe, and also on the education of what to do when a child goes missing.
Has anyone been found, identified as being behind the acts of kidnapping for children and punished, or a syndicate? Has anyone been held accountable to your knowledge?
It depends from case to case, because we deal with different types of kidnappings. We've got opportunistic kidnappings. We've got ransom demand kidnapping. We've got family and parental abductions. We've got kidnappings for traditional medicine purposes, just to name a few, and then obviously also human trafficking. Yes, there has been kidnappings where the perpetrators have been caught and has been prosecuted, but some of these, especially when it comes to our ransom demand kidnappings and that of human trafficking, these are very sophisticated syndicates that are running these operations. So it's very difficult to catch them, as they're so sophisticated. They are increasing, they are finding loopholes, and they're giving everybody the runaround. So it's very difficult in some instances when it comes to kidnappings and human trafficking, but some of the cases have been solved and the perpetrators have been brought to justice.
While we're talking about what the police and the government should be doing, let's talk about how we can actually individually keep children safe. If a child goes missing for any reason, what should be the first steps parents or relatives should take?
The first and the utmost important thing is to report to your nearest police station immediately. People are still under the impression that they have to wait 24 hours before reporting a person or a child as missing. That does not exist. Please report it immediately so action can be taken. The first 24 hours to 48 hours is absolutely crucial, especially when a child goes missing. As if they have fallen victim to human trafficking, for instance, they could be anywhere in the world by then. So we have to take action immediately. So report it, open a missing persons case, contact us at Missing Children South Africa so we can assist immediately and action can be taken.
Bianca, thank you very much for speaking with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.